1. Now let's introduce a the installation and operation process of 980+ multifunctional assert rapid device, including surgical functions. The series surgical accessories. This is lipolytic fibers. And thisis lipolytic chandles, each with 2 needles. The installation and operation process of 980+ multifunctional assert rapid device, including surgical functions. The series the physiotherapy accessories. This is the machine. This is the foot switch. And this is the power cord, 110-220 universal. This is the surglasses, Toby Wernbeth the operator. This is the mask, Toby Wernbeth the customer. This is the fiberoptichan tool. This is the focusing ring, respectively 0.2 mm, 0.5 mm, 1 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm, adjustable focal ring used to justify off the light spot, the thicker focusing ring, the larger the light spot. The erector treatment leads for removing red blood streaks, the torian different in shape, which can be selected according to personal arbits. One etusia straight head focusing ring of 0.2 mm softest. This is the onychomycosis physiotherapy head. This is the pain physiotherapy head. This is skin anti-inflammatory physiotherapy head. This is eczema herpes physiotherapy head. This is compress shammer. Connect to power cord to the power circuit. Connect foot switch cord to foot switch circuit. And connect ice compress hammer to the is compress hammer circuit. Now let's talk about the installation method of the optical fiber. Unscrew the protective cap and the optical fiber port. And the protective cap and the laser output port of the instrument, connect them, and install them. After the connection is complete, on the functions selection page, click the fiber lipolysis button to enter the optical fiber lipolysis operation page. The power is usually 20 above. The pulse width is between 80 ms to 90 ms. And frequency is usually between 6 to 7 Hz. Doctors will treat according to individual circumstances. This show fiber lipolysis works. Reminder, after a synced instrument, please cover the optical fiber protection cap. Jumper protection cape and laser output port protection cap and the host. Now let's go back to the physiotherapy interface. There are 6 buttons and the page. Red blood streak removal button. Physical therapy button. Onychomycosis button. Skin rejuvenation and anti-inflammatory button. Eczema herpes button. Lipolysis button. Click the blood streak removal button to end blood removal capillary operation page. Click the back button to stand to return to function selection page. Now click the blood streak removal button to enter the blood streak operation interface. The interface is very simple, there are 3 parameters in total. This is power. This is pulse width. And this is frequency. Click the buttons to adjust the parameters. This is the power. If the value is too small, the blood will not be removed, and if the value is too large, blister serelic the commonly used range is 6 watts to 12 watts. This is thepulse with, the pulsuit is the methylacetacenth skin. If the value is too small, it will not work. If it is too large, the pain will increase and foaming will occur. The commonly used range is 30 to 60 ms. This is the frequency, and frequency is the number of lasers emitted per second, usually in the range of 2 to 3 Hz. This bulb is theming light. Click this button to adjust the aiming light brightness. The first gear is weak, the second gear is brighter, and the third gear is particularly bright. Generally, first gear is used to zephyr blood streaks. If it is too bright, it is not clear. This is the energy count emitted by the laser after this time it is turned on. This is the total energy count emitted by this instrument. Click the start button, step and the pedal, the laser will start output. Release the pedal, the laser will stop output. If the parameters are not suitable, when you need to adjust the parameters, you need to return to the pause state to adjust. For example, if the energy increases a little, or the pulse width increases a little. Click again to start under treatment. This is show to remove a blood. During pain physiotherapy, click the back button stand to return to function selection page. Click the pain physiotherapy button to enter the physiotherapy operation interface. Gently unscrew the blood removal treatment lead, replay the pain physiotherapy head, and do not set focusing ring. The operation method of interface is the same as that of the blood streak interface. The power is usually 18 watts and above during pain physiotherapy. The commonly said range of pulse width is 30 ms to 50 ms. The common frequency range is 5 to 10 Hz. This is the button is the continuous output mode. This is the pulso output mode, only the pulse mode I needed for blood streak treatment. When pain physiotherapy and nail and icomycosis are removed, the continuous mode can be selected as needed. In this mode, care must be taken to prevent burns after their continuous mode is active. The pulse width hand frequency cannot be adjusted, only the power parameters can be adjusted. After the parameters are reset, it can be operated. The hand tool is vertically aligned with the part that needs physical treatment. And the distance is about 1 cm. The radiation is performed in a spiral manner. The physical treatment part will feel how. The specific treatment time should be warm and not how, and the customer can accept whichever is true. In the process of treatment, you should constantly ask the customer how they feel and how much they can bear. If the parameters are not suitable, release the pedal, click the pause button to return to the standby state, and adjust the parameters. For example, if the energy increases a little, or the pulse width increases a little. Click again to start under treatment. This is show pain physiotherapy works. When removing an icomycosis, click the back button in the standby state to return to function selection page, and then click the Remove on icomycosis button to enter the icomycosis operation page. Replay the on icomycosis treatment feed. Usually 0.2 mm focusing ring. The power is usually 12 watts and above. The pulse width is usually between 20 ms to 40 ms. And frequency is usually between 2 to 3 Hz. Align the hand with the nail top needs to be irradiated and irradiated spirally. The nail will feel hot. The specific treatment time is subject to a 30 shot or not. And the customer can accept it. In the process of treatment, you should constantly ask customers about their feelings. Can bear the degree. This is show to remove on icomycosis. When skin rejuvenation and anti-inflammatory, click the back button in the standby state to return to function selection page. And then click the skin rejuvenation and anti-inflammatory button to enter the skin rejuvenation and anti-inflammatory operation page, and replace the skin rejuvenation. Anti-inflammatory physiotherapy head without focusing ring. It is recommended toast operation from 12 watts. If there is no feeling, you can increase a thing a little. In general, 12 watts to 20 watts is more suitable. The usual range of pulse width is 10 to 20 ms, and the usual range of frequency is 10 to 30 Hz. The treatment the irradiate is the skin vertically. About 5 to 8 km away from the skin, it is better to skin feels a lightly warm after irradiation for about 6 seconds. The irradiation time and length of treatment is determined by the doctor according to the individual treatment ranger. In depth, it is recommended to treat each hour for no more than 3 minutes each time. The interval period is recommended to 1 to 2 times a week. These show the skin rejuvenates and reduces inflammation. When treating HM and herpes, click the back button in the standby state to return to the functions election page, and then click the HM and herpes button to enter the operation page of HM and herpes, and replace the HM and herpes physiotherapy head without focusing ring. The power is usually 20 watts and above. The pulse width is between 80 ms to 90 ms. And frequency is usually between 6 to 7 Hz. If there is no feeling, the energy can be increased little by little. The treatment is irradiated vertically 2 to 3 km away from the skin. It is better to feel as light warmth and the skin after about 5 seconds of radiation. The radiation time and feeling though. The treatment is determined by the doctor according to the individual treatment range and depth. It is recommended to treat each hour for 10 each time. 20 minutes, 6 days as a course of treatment. The course of treatment is intermittent for 2 days, and the treatment is after recovery. These show to treat eczema and herpes. Now introduce a the interface operation in continuous mode. Click the continuous mode button. The instrument automatically pops up 3 but size no enter. Where click keys. And then click enter. The instrument enters continuous mode. In continuous mode, the pulse width and frequency cannot be adjusted, but HEPA work can be adjusted. If I do not want to enter continuous mode, click not to return to the previous interface. When cold compress are needed to cool down. Use compresses. The backhammer can burst it when the instrument is turned on. If there's nothing to do with the screen program, long press switch and the backhammer to turn and the back function. The longer user time. To lower the surface temperature of the backhammer, adjust appropriately according to the specific situation. If I find pathopathy and the adverse reaction, you should stop immediately to prevent frostbite. These show these compress hammer works.